Today is January 6th, 2021. It's been a while since I been out on my garden here, and this tree, looking at this tree, I'm quite disappointed. We're at the start of our winter. It lasts until about March. April 1st would be spring, and I saw this tree with this horrible damage, so I had to research to see what type of animal would do such a crazy damage on my tree. It just, what you mean, chewed the entire tree. It's like really bad. So for us here in my house, this is from mice. They like to eat and chew on my trees. Last year I had them making a hole into my greenhouse, small one, very small one. They ate all my young figs and citrus, but that was still okay because those trees were young. But this tree is an older tree, and they're just eating outside now. They're so hungry, they start eating my trees. And so with something this bad of a damage, it's the tree cannot recover. If it's a small type of wound like that, it'll be, it'll kind of heal up. But with this, it's a high risk for a lot of other bacteria and stuff that will kill the tree eventually. So what I'm going to do is trim what I can use, and I will trim it to there. Yes, I'm gonna hack it off, sadly. And the only pieces I can use would be, I can't trim right now because it's hard to hold the phone and trim it, but I would probably trim right here, and root this out to save the tree. This is pretty nice cutting right there. I can make a couple cuttings with 3 nods. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll probably cut down here, and then probably another one right here. All the rest I'm just gonna throw it away. And other locations, this damage can be caused by rabbits, deer, squirrel, probably some other ones, but here I know it's just the mice because we find them around. And my neighbor's cat tends to run over here and poo and catch the rat. So hopefully this will stop, because I don't think I can, I don't enjoy coming out and seeing this to my tree. It's a little sad. Just a quick video on rodent damaging my fig trees. This is just 1 out of 10 I found, but this is the worst. This gets the award for the worst damage. Well, it's a short video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So it's May 26th. If you remembered, I did a video about the mice damage that happened to my trees, and one of the most painful damage was done to my Maltese Beauty. It was quite large, about 4 or 5 feet tall, well branched, and they ate everything. As you can see, this is a wound sealer. I usually don't use it, but my husband used it. He, whatever works as long as it's alive. And as we see, there's a bud. So there was no sucker that came up because the main trunk is still alive. But I've heard, that's my son. I've heard many rabbit damages to in-ground trees, and if the trees you know, has good roots, it can still be alive. But if it's a newly planted tree, most likely it will not survive. In that sense, I'm pretty happy, but you can see it's quite different than before. At least it's alive, and thank goodness. So keep your hopes up. I just wanted to share with you the good news that my Maltese Beauty is still alive. Today is October 6th. This is my Maltese Beauty. It was about 4 or 5 feet tall, and if you watch any of my videos over the winter, we had some rat damage, and we put some wound sealer here, and my goodness, we have a beautiful branch. Oh my god, it's alive. You know, I would be so sad if it didn't come back. It was really bad damage. You can see that right there. So what I'm gonna do is, you know, right now I can do is I can cover this the soil all the way up to here, and kind of straighten it out basically. But basically the tree is alive, and what's important is the roots. So the root of this tree is more important because it's going to be different than a 1 gallon Maltese Beauty. You know, it's older, it's just looks ugly because of that thing. But I have one branch, it's alive, it's healthy. So this winter, cover it up to here. You might see me do that with some of my tree just to get rid of some shape that I didn't like, you know, some whatnot. But I wanted to show you that you know, sometimes we have some damages or some injury over the winter. The tree can recover. Some trees, other injuries or such wet soil, the tree's just rotted, then that one you can't recover. So I told you it was tall, kept cutting it, and left a stump, and here it is alive. So good news. We'll see you next time.